Hey guys, it's Todd from Like Minded Lunatics bringing you, it's another drink, play, swear. Hey, it's all we do around here. I mean, besides knocking on wood 3 times, it's all we've ever done around here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Drink, Play, Swear, and welcome back to Like Minded Lunatics. You know that Like Minded Lunatics is not just me here at Drink, Play, Swear. No, it's not. It's also my buddy, co-founder of LML, Mark Gifford. Bang! He does the Friday night videos up there. Best stuff on the channel, best stuff on YouTube as far as I'm concerned. So if you're not watching that stuff, please check it out. And while I'm thinking about it, bang, please hit that subscribe button so we can see how big this family of like-minded weirdos, degenerates, ne'er-do-wells, and bums is getting. You guys, we're so happy you're here. Please show us you're here by hitting that subscribe button so we can see how big this family is getting. Okay, so what is it that we do around here? I promise I didn't get started before the show. What is it that we do around here? Well, it's easy. At Drink, Play, Swear, we play a game, usually a classic one. I pair it with a beverage, and we tell stories. We tend to talk a little bit, don't we? Yeah, we run our mouths. Okay, what are we playing today? Check it out. It's Ninja Gaiden 3, technically Ninja Gaiden Episode 3, The Ancient Ship of Doom. Okay. I grew up with the first 2 games and played them a lot, but I never had this game, and I don't think it existed when I was a kid. I mean, I know it existed when I was a kid, but I don't know that I knew it existed. This looks great. It looks like in the tradition of a couple of my favorite games, so I'm excited to get into that with you today. What else am I excited about? Well, it's no big surprise. I'm also excited about my beverage today. It's a Jim Beam and Coke. Get yourself something to put in your face. Okay, Todd, I'll put it directly into my face. Let's check this game out and see if it's exactly what we think it's going to be in a Ninja Gaiden game. Well, yes, from the title card and then the look of, whoa! From the look of the character, I was going to say it's the same game, but look at this. You can climb on the ceilings and stuff? I don't remember that from the previous games. I guess they made little additions along the way. I wonder why Ninja Gaiden is not a popular series today. Or, I mean, if it is, and I'm wrong, tell me in the comments if this series is alive and well today. I would love to play a recent Ninja Gaiden. All right, what are we getting into in terms of the story today? Well, we've talked a little bit about this topic in the past, but I hadn't really done like a full episode on it. Today, I want to talk superstition. That's right, superstition, because it's some kind of weird thing that our monkey brains, our slightly evolved monkey brains, have created over time. And what is the purpose of superstition? Well, it usually revolves around good luck and bad luck, doesn't it? What is this disgusting, like, is this a human fetus, or is it a robot? I don't know the narrative of this, but this is wild, dude. Okay. Anyway, good luck and bad luck. Let's give some examples real quick. Let me pause, get with you. Can I pause? Oh yeah, that's weird. I'm paused, I can't move. But the disgusting baby continues to pulsate? Not sure I care for that. Anyway, try to ignore it, okay? Just focus on me and your beverage. Why don't you do that? Some common superstitions, at least in North America, and probably Central America as well, are this. Knocking on wood 3 times, or knocking on wood in general, like is good luck or keeps a bad thing from happening, right? So somebody might say to me like, how you feeling? And you go, oh man, I'm feeling great today. And then like you feel like maybe you saying you felt good means you're gonna soon feel bad, which is an odd thought. And so you knock wood to like negate that thought, right? And so you go, my mother used to say knock on wood out loud and then knock on wood. So she would go, knock on wood. Sometimes she would say knock on wood and then not actually knock on wood. As though the saying knock on wood was just as good? As far as bad luck goes, of course, there are a ton of them, right? You've got, if you break a mirror, it's 7 years bad luck. If you have a black cat cross your path, that's bad luck. All this superstition seems to revolve around luck in some way. Growing up in South Texas, of course, I was surrounded by Mexican-American culture, and there is plenty of wonderful superstition in those families. I know because, I found a boss, and I don't know what to do with him. Ooh, I died right away. I do want to face this dude, though. He looks like a cool first boss, so I'm going to get to him again, then I'm going to pause it and continue the story, and then eventually we're going to smoke this guy, okay? That's my plan. That's my course of action, in case you're wondering. So, yes, in Mexican-American culture, at least in San Antonio, you are not wanting for superstition. It's abound. And different grandmas and different moms, of course, have different stories about all this stuff and about what it means. But I remember growing up in San Antonio hearing about ojo. He got ojo, meaning somebody looked at him wrong. Ojo in Spanish is eye, okay? But what it means in the culture, as pertaining to superstition, is like you got like a dirty eye. You got a bad eye, and it means something bad's going to happen to you. And not just like one thing, but like maybe this bad eye is going to like stick with you for a while, yeah? And like be your demise maybe. And so you have to perform like a ritual to fix the problem. And the ritual has changed, as far as I understand, the ritual has changed over time quite a bit. And of course, family to family, there are different explanations for how you get rid of ojo. But one that I heard from a recent student is that her mom would get an egg and have her lay down, and if she had ojo, right, and rub it all over her, especially on the head. And then they would crack the egg and cook it. I like this because there's like breakfast involved in this ritual. That sounds great. And then you would, this is my favorite part, you would look to see what the yolk looked like. And that would determine whether the spell was broken. Oh my God, I love this. So fun. I mean, not fun, but interesting. An interesting ritual. And when I think about ritual, and I think about Mexican culture, of course, I also think about the fact that Catholicism is so big in Mexico and in... Okay, hang on. Oh, I got to pause it on this guy. And in Mexican tradition, and it kind of makes sense to me because, of course, there is so much ritual in Catholicism, right? You do like 7 Hail Marys and you do this, or you kiss the cross, or you do the thing or whatever, and it means that you're forgiven, yeah? And then I got to thinking that like superstition is like the secular version of religious forgiveness. It's like, and some families will go like both routes just to like be safe. So you're a Catholic and you go to church and you do confession and you go through the rituals of what you're supposed to do for forgiveness from God or Mary or Jesus or whatever the thing is. And then you go over here and you get forgiveness in a different way. A secular forgiveness would be to do the good luck thing as opposed to the bad luck thing. Interesting. All right, let me smoke this dude, and then I want to get into the last part of this. I got to thinking about ritual. Am I hitting him? Okay. Am I doing it? No, I'm not. I'm going to die. I haven't learned this guy. I've never fought this guy in my life, but he's boss 1. I feel like I got to figure him out. When I got to thinking about ritual and superstition, it of course reminded me of sports, right? Of athletics. And so that's why I got my baseball shirt on today, is because I got to thinking about the fact that in sports, there is so much ritual in preparing to play. Not just in playing, in the playing itself or in the training itself, making sure that you, in baseball, you have a good swing, you can field properly, whatever the thing that you're trying to get better at, but also that you got your head on right, yeah? And that's like almost as big a part of it as anything. And part of that, having your head on right, seems to be wrapped in ritual. And I just love watching like a batter go up and perform his little ritual before he bats. Because some guys, well, they'll kind of tug on a sleeve, and then they'll tug on the other sleeve, or they'll, pull it up or something. And you might go, well, practically speaking, that makes sense. He's trying to loosen up the shirt so that he can swing better. Yes, I'm sure it started that way, but don't you realize, if you watch the guy, that the shirt was just fine the way it was a minute ago, but that he's used to doing that, right? And that has become a part of how he swings every time, whether he needs to do it or not. Another ritual I notice in baseball is that the batter will tap the cleat with his bat as he's getting ready to get set up to swing. And he'll do it a certain number of times on each cleat, right? And I think this is kind of a cool looking behavior, but I also, let me get the hell out of the way. See these guys chasing me? Okay. In a minute, we're going to smoke this dude, I promise. But I also love the tapping of the cleat as like a little ritual, a superstitious ritual in baseball, because it's sort of like a passive-aggressive tell to the pitcher going, hey, I'm going to be running to first base in a minute, and I need clean shoes to do that. So let me clean these off so I can smoke you real quick. I love that for him. Okay. Let's see if we can do this, whether I win or lose today. Ooh, what superstitious thing can I do to make sure that I do well? Okay, I'll knock wood, because it's all I got. I'm sorry, I don't have Jesus to help me. Okay, he does 2 and 3 fire things. 1 and 2 and 3. And see, they hurt me so much, so I need to respect that. 1, 2, 3 is also a... come on. I wanted it so bad, but this is my first time playing. I hope you had fun here today talking superstition, both when it's related to like different cultures and traditions, when it's related to sports, and when it's related to religion. So thanks for being here. I don't know if you have superstitions or not, but what I am going to say that'll probably be different than what Mark says is, you know what? Hang on to them. If it makes you feel good, do it. And in between now and the next time I talk to you, as I hold a bourbon and Coke, I say, if it feels good, do it. I'm Todd. See ya.